many of us, the idea of having a relationship with our horse that is mutually enjoyable, safe, and respectful is what fuels our desire to be with them. And indeed, studies have shown that the horse's level of intelligence, their capacity for care and connection, all point to the fact that they are a social species that enjoy spending many hours building up these relationships with other living things. So why is it that so often horses are seen as not learning quickly, not able to problem solve, that their behaviour is often dangerous and we need restraint and restriction to be able to handle them? Why do we come to these positions where we feel frustrated and unable to help our horses and ourselves to get this beautiful relationship? Well, the so honest truth is that our domestication practices and training practices all influence a horse's ability to access its natural talents. By managing them in certain ways, we stop them being able to think and reason, and instead they're forced into fight and flight behaviours. But their safer relationships, better training, and clearer communication is an easy goal to reach once we put certain key concepts into practice. In order to get to this relationship, we need to ensure that our horses are physically and psychologically well. We have to be able to assess them accurately based on current research. And then we have a really strong idea of how we can facilitate and adapt our care and our training to allow them to access those natural talents and think and reason rather than reacting. We need to make sure they can trust us and we are consistently reading their communication accurately and responding appropriately every time. We need to understand how their evolution and adaptation, along with their past experiences, influence their perception of the world around them. Understanding their point of view, their motivation, and their communication are your key elements in building this force-free, horse-centered approach to being with your beautiful horses. When we have that, we are safer, we are more connected, we have better communication, and overall, a much more mutually beneficial relationship with our lovely horses, building this horse-human harmony and moving away from the welfare crisis that we're currently in for our lovely equines. Over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be sharing this with you and showing you little tips and tricks that you can use to build your understanding further.